Hi everyone, my name is Tatjana. I am a member of Rissho Kosei-kai here in London for a bit over 1.5 years. And yeah, I'm very happy here. I'm originally from Germany, but I'm in London for many years now. My first encounter with Rissho Kosei-kai UK was last year, beginning of last year, I think. This was when I was looking for a Buddhist center near me. I searched online and Rissho Kosei-kai popped up, and I had a look at the website and I found it interesting, but I didn't get in touch with them at this point. I signed up for the newsletter though, and then for a few months I received the newsletters and I read them, and yeah, found it all interesting. They spoke about the Lotus Sutra, so I was a bit curious, but I still didn't get in touch. So, and then it was May last year, so May 2023, I saw in the newsletter that there was a part for an invitation to join or sign up for Buddhism, basic Buddhism course online for 10 weeks, Saturday mornings. And I thought, oh yeah, it's a good opportunity to finally reach out or get in touch with them. So I emailed Rissho Kosei-kai UK, and next day I received a reply that I can join them. So then, but it was the same day in the morning. So yeah, so Reverend Hosoya, he sent me the link and invited me and said, yeah, you can join. And then 10 o'clock in the morning, I joined online, and then I saw Reverend Hosoya for the first time there online, and also some other members or participants of the course. And usually I'm quite anxious with cameras and people I don't know and speaking, but it didn't take long and I felt quite easy because Reverend Hosoya was friendly, he smiled, and yeah, it was just, I felt quite at ease. And also the other participants there were nice. They were already members, I think, most of them. And I thought they were also nice. They welcomed me. So yeah, I enjoyed that. So this was my first encounter online. And then after the first session, I was invited for the next day, Sunday, to come to the center, because I don't live far from the center, to join their Sunday service at 10 a.m. And I said, oh yeah, I liked it today, so okay, let me go there tomorrow and see face to face and see the center and the Buddha. So yeah, so the next day I went to the center. I was very nervous because I didn't know what is coming and people I don't know, strangers. But this fear of meeting strangers didn't last long, because Reverend Hosoya, he opened the door. I think he was the one who let me in. A friendly welcome. Then some other members also came and said hello. Then I introduced myself. I'm new, and they introduced themselves to me. Everyone was on different stages. Some were here for long, some also new. So it was just nice. So my nervousness disappeared. So I just felt welcomed, and yes, it was nice. And then the Sunday service itself was also a very nice experience, first time for me, and I just liked it. So yeah, so this was how I encountered Rissho Kosei-kai. Yeah. I was interested in Buddhism way earlier, when I was like 20 years old, and I read some books about Buddhism, but I never contacted or looked for a center. When I moved to London, I was looking for Buddhism, a Buddhism center near me. There was not really one near me, so there was one far away, but I decided to visit them, and then it was nice and was interesting, but something was missing. So I only went there for 2-3 times, I think, and then didn't really follow up any to look for another Buddhism center. But then in 2020, so that's 4 years ago now, I lost my eldest child, my son. He was 21 years at that time. And with the grief and the shock and everything, it was hard for me to cope. So I thought, again, Buddhism came to my mind to find something calm and peace. And so I thought, let me look for Buddhism course, for a Buddhism center. Yeah, so this is how like I mentioned earlier, this is how I found Rissho Kosei-kai. There are quite a few points, reasons that made me join Rissho Kosei-kai and in the first place be attracted to Rissho Kosei-kai. Like one of them is, the first one I would say was just the kindness and friendliness from the director and the other members, so the Sangha. So they're really lovely and welcomed me, and I felt just I was welcomed very warmly, and we support each other. So this was definitely one of the first reasons. Then after I got in contact that I want to stay there, that was very attracting me to stay there. Then the second one, actually I mentioned it already, so it's the Sangha. So we encourage each other, we support each other, and also we have a laugh a lot, and it's really amazing to be together. And after the Sunday service or any other services, then when we have to hosa and sit together and talk, reflect together, or ask for suggestions or anything. So really like a small family. So that's the second point. Other thing that attracted me to Rissho Kosei-kai and to join was interfaith activities. Like Rissho Kosei-kai is kind of working together with other faiths like Christianity, also Islam, and I really like that. So then we pray together for world peace, and these are, I think there are probably more, but these three now I can just think of why I was attracted and decided to join. So For example, I would say that everything is impermanent. That's part of the three seals of the Dharma. So this helped me by knowing or putting this into practice and thinking of it, remembering it. For example, if something is not going the way I want it to be or the way I expected it to go, then I just remind myself it is not permanent. This maybe negative experience or the struggle I'm going through right now, it will be over soon. Or at the same time, I also make myself aware, I know joy or happiness, it doesn't last forever, it will come and go. So, but it changed my life mainly with the negative part or something I'm struggling with, that it kind of gives me comfort, and when I remind myself saying, it will be better, it's not permanent. So so this helped me to be more acceptant of challenges that come my way, and that I grow with them instead of saying, oh, why me, and oh, why it happens to me always, or get angry or something like that. So yeah, so I just try to grow from any struggles I'm going through, and then remembering everything is changing, it's impermanent. The most helpful step for me personally to get started in practicing with Rissho Kosei-kai was reaching out, obviously, and then coming to the center, and I was invited, and then meeting the other Sangha members, meeting the director of course, and meeting the Buddha here in the center, and then attending the Hosa with the Sangha. So because this is how I learned the best. The more experienced members, they showed me how to do this and how to do that, and then I questioned, they explained to me, and then also it needs to be kind of regular so that you get the hang of it and get used to it, find a routine, so then the more you practice, the more confident you get. But also I would say what helped me as well, like when I'm at home, I have the installation of the Gohonzon, because I'm not here every day. So then at home, mornings and evenings, then with my kyoten in front of the Gohonzon, I chant the Odaimoku or recite. And then if you do this also regularly, so this is what helps you. And then anytime you have support from the members or the director, so that is what helped me. I'm still not perfect, I'm still learning a lot, but this was the main step for me to how I did get going and still learning, so yeah. I would recommend 2 books for beginners to read. The first one is Buddhism for Today, and the second one is called Buddhism for Everyday Life. They're very easily written and they explain certain things, and yeah, it's really, really nice, and it will help to get more understanding for beginners, or even somebody who has followed a different Buddhism tradition before and wants to learn more about Rissho Kosei-kai. So that's also very nice for them to learn more. So the last thing I would like to say is, for everyone who is interested in Buddhism and would like to know more, you can just contact us via our website, and it would be nice to see you soon, either online or face to face.